Everybody, Kozy here. I know it has been quite some time since I last recorded a video. Might notice a few things different. One, I'm wrapped up in this nice Sherpa blanket that I got. It is now my favorite thing ever, at least while it's chilly out here in Georgia. I don't know. Once it gets warm, probably won't wear it as much, but hey, what can you say? The other thing, a little bit less hair on the top, just a little bit. Give you the long and the short of that. I went to donate some of it. That was the intention. I'm going to go donate some. I told Hannah, so I went to a local chain, or it's not a local chain. I went to a chain, so that was my first mistake. And I said I want to donate about 12 inches. They took the 12 inches off. Pretty much left me with a bob. Was not great. So, oops. So I was like, I can wait and fix this tomorrow, or like go to a barber and have it fixed, or I can just say fuck it, buzz the whole thing off, give it a good shave, and that's the option I took. Because at that point I was still I was wondering what it would be like to shave my head. So now we're that's how we got where we are now, which is nice. I mean, I really like it. Hell of a lot less maintenance. I just go, it's like the Big Lebowski polishing the, or not the Big Lebowski, what's his name? Jesus in the Big Lebowski polishing his fucking bowling ball. That's me with my head now. It's grown out a little bit. This is just under a week, but now pretty much once a week, I'm just going with a razor and shaving it. So there's that. I understand that might be the most jarring change, and understandably so. Most people like it. Except for Hannah. I think she's still warming up to it. I first shaved it about 2 or 3 weeks ago, so oops. But like I said, I'm really enjoying it, so I think I'm gonna stick with it for a while. Speaking of sticking with things, like I said, haven't been posting much. Why is that? I think I've tried to explain this before. The past 4 months are pretty much just a blur to me, so I don't remember if I've spoken on this already. But I've just, between like getting tattooed, not being able to sleep, and all the holiday stuff going on, I just couldn't find it in me to record. And to be honest, I've just been chilling, you know? Like, YouTube is a thing, and making videos like this is a thing that I know I enjoy, I know I like to do. I certainly think about things. It's not like talking's hard for me, that's what I'm trying to say. And I enjoy the process, the creative process, and like putting out these videos and just playing games that maybe otherwise I wouldn't play. But just trying to meet myself where I am right now. I think this year, which by the way, Happy New Year, everybody. I think I'm going to try to put out a video once a week. And I'm going to have a schedule. Because to be honest with you, if I'm looking in the past, an inflection point was when I went from doing, I think it was Tuesday, Friday. I had that schedule every week. I post Tuesday, Friday. And I said, hey, I'm just going to sort of let the reins off a little bit and just see what happens. You know, I'll upload as I feel like it. That is when I pretty much stopped uploading. Or not when I stopped uploading, but when I mean, before that, just for the sake of sticking to my schedule, I was like, I need to record on these days and these days. And after that, it was like, I might go 10 days without even thinking about making a video. And that lack of structure, while it's good, and I think, I think it's fine, and I don't necessarily do poorly with a lack of structure, but when it comes to this, I don't know. I just, I was like, okay, you know, I don't feel like it today. I don't have to do it today. But then I pretty much was never feeling like it, which is a weird juxtaposition because it's like I said, I enjoy doing it. So I don't really, have a justification for that in my head. But I think 2 days a week, at least, like I said, for where I am, what I'm trying to do, my New Year's resolutions, that kind of stuff, and just other things happening with life. You know, the past 6 months have been, I don't want to say enlightening. Nothing crazy's happened. But I've just felt a little bit better about things in general. I'm not saying that's because I wasn't uploading as much. I don't think that's it. But I feel like I've maybe been a little bit more relaxed about how things are going. Just worked on accepting my feelings for things. Like, I just had a conversation with this about Hannah. It wasn't like a deep conversation or anything. But like right now I'm hyper fixated on Call of Duty, specifically zombies, because I'm grinding all the weapon XP up. And it's just fun, but it does not leave a lot to be recorded. Actually, you know, I've played a lot of, definitely have over 4 days, might be approaching 5 days in Modern Warfare 3 zombies alone. So take that into consideration. I've played that game mode so much, and while it's a lot of fun, I really enjoy it. Going through each time, there's not a whole lot to, you know, record, and that's fine. But especially for the past 4 to 6 weeks, I've been playing a lot of that. If I want to get on and play something, I'm playing Call of Duty. You know, I was just playing zombies, driving around, getting those camos, the XP, all that good shit. And I've just been having a blast doing it. And I think, especially when games like that come around where I'm sort of hyper fixated on it, whether it's Call of Duty, I mean, I remember for a long time I couldn't put down Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and which led to me, as I was trying to stream it a long time ago, kind of like the weird middle of the frame here, but oh well. As I was trying to stream it a long time ago, you know, I recorded the first few episodes, which let's just say it was 3 hours into the game. And I was like, I do not want to stack my hard drive up with this game, but I want to keep playing it. So that led me to basically beating the whole of England as a map, like all the side quests, all the other shit to do, all the collectibles, before I've really even done like the third mission in the England part in the beginning of the game. So, I just hyperfixate on games sometimes, and I have such a blast playing them that, given that lack of structure for the channel, I was pretty much, especially over the past 6 weeks, like since I've been done with my tattoo, man, I've been like, if I got time to play, I want to play zombies, you know? I've just been having a blast doing that. So, like I was talking about, sort of meeting myself where I am. I'm still playing a lot of zombies. I'm still having a blast with that game. But given the new year, you know, the whole New Year's resolution, new leaf, all that good shit. I don't have any big resolutions. I mean, I want to be more thorough about my diet. I want to go to the gym more. But that's already stuff I was doing, just not really as much as I'd like to. So I'm taking this as an opportunity to be like, okay, now I'm going to do this. And like write out a diet plan, write out a gym plan, that kind of thing. Maybe work with a personal trainer on some things. And in that same fell swoop, I knew that I wanted to get back into gaming. So in the spirit of meeting myself where I am, just for right now, I'm going to try once a week on Wednesdays, dropping a video. And as a personal limit for myself, for games where it makes sense, I want to do a 30 to 40 minute cap on games, right? Now, for some games, it doesn't make sense. Like Minecraft, which I have a few more episodes that I need to edit, and then I'm really hoping that me, Hannah, Jonah, and Taylor can all get back together and do... I think we pretty much had 2, but maybe 3 things we could still do in our Minecraft world. It was the Wither, a forest mansion, and the ocean mansion, or whatever ocean stronghold, whatever they're called, you know what I'm talking about. So for games like that, Minecraft, it doesn't really make sense to have a 30-minute cap. You can't really get a whole lot done in 30 minutes. And also in some other games like Terra Nil, which again, I want to cycle back around to. It's on my plate, I swear. But having like a 30-minute cap, sometimes it just takes you longer. But other games like Hellblade, Senua's Saga, makes a little bit more sense, like these narrative-driven stories, maybe as far as even like the Modern Warfare 3 campaign. I'm trying to get a playthrough of that. Just doing 30-minute chunks, 30 to 40-minute chunks. And again, that's mainly for me, because it's one thing to work yourself up to doing a video and, you know, you're like, oh, fuck. I mean, you just, to be honest with you, you know, you feel the need to be saying something. Even if there's nothing really to be said about any of the actions that are done, or you're just walking from point A to point B and you don't really have any thoughts, but you feel the need to fill that dead air. And at least for me, it could just be me overthinking it, but I'm like, a lot of times I'll say something And I'm like, fucking, like, why'd I even say that? You know, it just sounded stupid and silly or whatever. Anyway, got off track. Games like Terra Nil, you know, I'm not going to be too hard on that limit if it's like a big chunk of something I need to do. But other narrative-driven games like Call of Duty, Senua, Hellblade, those kind of things I'm more open to. And I'm going to leave myself the opportunity to say, you know, if I want to play a game and just drop a video, like I'm allowing... It sounds silly, but like I'm allowing myself to do that or to have that openness in my schedule. But at a minimum, I want to post at least once a week on Wednesdays and just work through games like that. I think that'll be a good middle ground between, you know, having to do it twice a week. I'm certainly not the most hardworking YouTuber by far. I don't try to be. But you know, when you've got work, you go to the gym and you come home and you're like, now I need to edit a video, or maybe like you record the video one day and then you edit it the next day. If you do that twice, that's already 4 days of you doing stuff. And you know, the evening time, when you're working a full-time job, the evening time is valuable. Your free time is valuable, you know? So there's a lot of times, like when I was doing the 2-day schedule, it'd be like 1 o'clock, I'd be at work and I'm excited to go home. And then I think, oh fuck, I still need to go to the gym. That's going to take up some time, but okay. And then in that same thing, I'm thinking, oh, I got to go to the gym and I've got to go home and record a video or like edit a video or do something like that. And while it's not horrible, I'm not saying woe is me, you know what I'm saying? But when you have the option, it's like, fuck, it can be a little tiring. So enough about me bitching. I'm just saying, the point here, I'm going to be trying to upload at least a video a week on Wednesday. Now, with that being said, I'm going to immediately go into the flexibility part. My first goal is to get these Minecraft videos edited, get them pushed out, not as a Wednesday thing, but just as something I want to get through because I enjoy doing it. It's just when you start editing a 3-hour-long video, you're like, fuck, man, this is going to take forever. And it does, but it's worth it. And it's something I want to do. So starting today, hey, it's Wednesday. I want to put out videos every Wednesday. I'm going to start getting through Minecraft, getting those videos posted, not on Wednesdays. Next week, I don't know what we'll do. It's as much a surprise to you as it will be to me. But I wanted to say, first, Happy New Year. Second, lost all my hair. It's fine. Don't panic. And third, that is my plan for this channel going into the new year. And at some point, might kick it back up to 2. That just totally depends on my situation, how I'm feeling with everything. All that good stuff. I hope everyone's New Year treated you well. Your holiday times, whether it's Christmas, Yule, Hanukkah, anything, whatever you celebrated, if you didn't celebrate at all, I hope the season treated you well. Okay, it treated me well. It was nice seeing family, nice seeing a bunch of friends. I was thankful. I got the chance to see a bunch of people I haven't seen in a long time. But that was awesome, and I'm really grateful for that. And it was I took a week off of work, and it was nice. Because it was about the perfect amount of time. Because as soon as... I mean, I wasn't bored. But I had that week off. And then when it came time to go back to work, I was like, ooh. You know, I feel that happy medium between... I got plenty of time off. I got to do a bunch of stuff I wanted to do. A lot of it was grinding Call of Duty Zombies for XP. But other things as well. But I hadn't been out of it, like out of the office so long that I was like, felt almost overtired, you know, so it was a happy medium. So my New Year's off to a good start, and I hope all of y'all's is too. Either way, if you have anything you want to talk about, drop in the comments below. I love chatting with all of you. Thank you very much, again, anyone who's watching, for being patient. I know that I sort of said things like, oh, I'm going to start posting again, and then I didn't. That's my bad. But I feel get out of there, big boy. I feel very confident going into the new year that this 1 day a week, 30 to 40 minute cap schedule will be a great way to ease myself back into the flow of making videos and putting content out for you all to hopefully enjoy. So thank you very much for tuning in. One last thing I want to mention, and I might go into this in like a little checking in video. I haven't done one of those in a while. It's something I've talked about over and over again, but I don't know, for some reason, you know, I just can't shake it. This idea of needing to be a certain way or come across as a certain persona on YouTube. And I've said over and over again, that's not what I want to do. But it's like I have to constantly fight it because I feel it popping up. And like, again, I'll talk about this later in something else because it's just rambling at this point in the video. But the whole thing, like, you know, may the gods guide us on our path to peace and love. Like something, the thing that stresses me out, and I don't know that it's necessarily a good or a bad thing. And I think it was a nice saying, may the gods guide us on our path to peace and love. Peace and love. That's great. But like when it was one thing that stressed me out a long time ago, and I even brought this up in some videos, like as I was playing games, like, oh, what should I call the people that follow me? You know, because it's not everyone, but a bunch of cliques seem to have, like, they call their followers a certain thing, and I've always thought that was cool. And like how I should end my videos and stuff like that. But I mean, the thing is, it has to come naturally. I don't think it's something that can be that you can I mean, to some degree you can think it up, but anyway, I don't need to explain this to death, but I do want to put a little bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a hugely outwardly peppy person usually. So going into the New Year's is sort of with a clean slate. If I post videos and like I kind of have this face the whole time, I'm like, hey, what's up? My name's Kozy. You know, I'm not pissed. I'm still a happy guy, but just as a thing to be said, I'm going to try to be more myself. And if that type of thing happens, where the following picks up, we get a certain name or some saying to say in the outro, that's great. I think that's sick, but I'm not going to try to force anything. You know what I mean? Because normally, like outside of YouTube, I don't think about most things that hard. You know what I mean? So anyway, y'all get it. Thank you again so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And given what I just said, I will simply say, Happy New Year, and I'll see y'all next time.